What thing? Yo.
What's good, people?
Welcome to Popcorn and Pints.
Bam! Yes, another episode, and we're here tonight to discuss Dinosaur and A Bug's Life.
Disney movie.
Welcome back,
Yes.
friends.
Yes. And we're gonna dive into that, but before we dive into that, how are you guys doing? How's everything going?
Well, I'm extra overtired because my old ass stayed up too late last night doing your podcast.
Yeah.
My dog got me up at 6 o'clock and went to sleep at 2 a.m. So yeah,
Nice.
I'm running on fumes.
Yo, let's speak on that real quick. And then, James hit me up Friday and was like, "Yo, what's the movie again for the pod?" I'm thinking, like, why does he want to know this? This motherfucker barely stays up past 9 o'clock during the week.
I don't stay up past 9 o'clock during the week.
No, I mean technically it's the weekend, but you know what I mean. On a work day, I'll say. And he showed up for the pod, and I'm just like, holy shit, we had a great fucking time though.
It was fun, but I barely made it.
But you made it, and it was a great, hilarious time. We reviewed the movie Bats. Shout out to Joe Ridgely, by the way, over at the Indie Escape. But anyway, I did all of it. His name too, like pronouncing his last name and everything. Told him I'd get it right. It just took me a little bit, but yeah. So we're here again. Another week of some craziness, some weirdness, because you know how we get.
I still have only one ear that works in my headphones.
Oh, that means your headphones are breaking.
Yeah. They're definitely broken. I need to get a new pair, but I did not do that this week.
Maybe next time. Actually, shit, I may have a pair.
You gotta do the Amazon, man.
Yeah, I got to find a cheap pair. I think what's worth noting that I feel like some upcoming Patreon episodes are going to be all about us exploring a fun AI tool we've discovered for song making.
That's going to be, that $5 tier. We're going to be doing a lot of that.
I got a number one hit.
James has generated a song using AI that we can't get out of our fucking heads.
But we can't tell you about it either until you. As a matter of fact,
it's on my playlist.
Patreon.
It came out so good.
This coming Saturday's Patreon is where we're going to kick it off with some of the songs that we have out that we've done and we've laughed at. And that one, James is definitely the number one right now. But we're going to be doing that. Still having our little, discussions about the crazy people in Florida, the criminals in Florida. Not saying everybody's a criminal in Florida. You guys know what I mean, the Florida man shit.
No, we're going to play Guess the Race.
And but it's Florida though. It's Florida because it's tough to guess the race.
It can't be just Florida, just dumb criminals.
Yeah, but with Florida though?
I mean, I'm not saying most of those stories aren't going to come from Florida.
Majority of them are going to be Florida, but
that is true.
There might be a few like Texas or Louisiana type shit going on in there.
Oh, of course. But that's not why we're here tonight, people. We're here to talk about these movies.
But sign up for Patreon.
Yeah, because it's gonna start getting real.
We got some fun stuff.
Silly and crazy and fun. And we're gonna get into another show. Don't worry. When Ted season 2 comes back, we're gonna be going through that again. But also some other shows. We gotta look for some. We want to do shows that are like active because it's too much to try to go back and do an old show. So we're gonna do shows that are like live and active and all that good shit. If you want us to review certain shows or whatever, give us some ideas. And we'll go, talk about it. But dinosaurs, guys. Let's kick it off with dinosaurs.
I never heard of this one.
Dinosaur, you're right. Dinosaur.
I've never heard of this.
Really quick, it's basically a ripoff of Land Before Time. They're looking for the Great Valley.
Yeah.
In that sense, yeah, but it's still different. Different
story.
It's
different, but it's same like fucking their normal area gets wiped out, so they need to go find new food and water, and that's what they do in Land Before Time. Yeah, but in Land Before Time, Littlefoot loses his mom. Well, this one gets taken from its mom. It wasn't the same though. Like I don't feel like
his mom gets trampled and kicked in the face.
Yeah.
And then he's the only egg that doesn't get stomped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
like, it wasn't the same impact. It's like, oh shit.
That's the movie that first popped in my head when I was watching this. I was like,
I haven't seen little. I watched that shit a lot as a kid. I remember that being one of my favorite movies. I don't remember what the actual story was though.
it was the first movie I couldn't believe when the mother died and shit. I'm like, what is going on? This is supposed to be a kids movie. I'm like, what is going on?
The Bambi effect.
Yeah, bad. Yeah, you're like, oh god damn. Is it worse than Bambi? What do you think is worse?
We'd have to rewatch it. I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't seen Bambi in years.
Yeah,
I mean,
here's an interesting topic: most heartbreaking moments in children's movies.
Aaron's going to say Mufasa. I don't think it's Mufasa.
Who do you think it is?
I would have kicked him off the mountain. Say, fuck you, bitch.
This guy.
No, I'm only kidding. But no, I don't think he's the saddest, though. I think it has to be Bambi or fucking Land Before Time, Mom.
Honestly, the most recent thing I can remember is Up.
Oh, that?
I've never seen that movie, but I see that.
Never seen Up?
Trailer. I've never seen it. Not yet, at least. But me and the wife were watching a YouTube channel. I'm not going to say the name because they're not paying me, but it's a fun channel. Hey, listen, they're not paying us, and it's like a big channel. It's not nothing we're connected with either. I should say that. Hilarious channel, by the way. I'll tell you guys off the air. But and like they had to for this, they had to like, I think it was guess the saddest Disney movies, like the top 5 saddest, and that was number 1. And but it was 3 dudes who just see if the guys can do it. As soon as they showed that shit, all 3 of them started crying, right? And then later on in the episode. Hey guys, later on in the episode, right? One of the dudes was like, well, the movie makes me cry. They're like, yo, we just seen you cry like 5 minutes ago. He was like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Dude, I don't cry, but that is sad as fuck. Like
you get choked up
movie,
the lump.
It almost makes you want to cry, but I don't cry because I'm like, I just sit there and go, God damn. I'm like, this is fucked up. I'm like, geez, what am I watching?
Yo, it's crazy.
That's you trying to prevent yourself from crying. Let it out, James.
That's what I do. I think that's what it is.
Not even just from your eyes. Just let it out.
Oh, Jesus.
Let it out somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'll cry from a different eye, a one eye.
This guy, see? You got him going already. But
I haven't even had that many drinks. It just,
Yeah, but anyways. But no, the sad movie things, that is tough. Like, you'll basically have to do like what they did. You'll have to watch and see what's the status.
That was an interesting challenge. We find a montage of all the saddest clips from children's movies and see who can go the longest without tearing up.
I think your goal is just trying to get me to cry.
Or choke, or do the, like, you know how you like get choked up?
Any kind of stuff. James, I joke about being dead inside a lot, but I didn't realize how true that could be for a person until I met James.
Yeah.
That would be an interesting episode.
My brain just shuts it off, though. My brain turns it off because I think I talk myself out of it. I go, it's just a movie. It's a cartoon. It's not real. I don't picture myself. I don't picture like my mom in the situation or a family member in the situation. So I like distract myself, I think.
Interesting.
I think that's what I do. This is my guess. If we do this challenge, I'm going to have to think what I'm going through. If I have a deep defensive mechanism, if I do something, I go, oh, that's what I do.
It's going to be a psychological challenge.
Yeah, I'm going to have to see what I do, why I don't just let it go.
Maybe we can put together a montage of the saddest clips we can find.
I'm sure we can find something on YouTube. There's top 10 and top 20 lists. We could kind of go through those and kind of see.
Yeah, that's like the montage. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah. Like
it's already done. Great.
Yeah, he was talking about putting it together.
That sounds like a Patreon episode.
That's a Patreon. Definitely. It'll be titled, Will James Cry?
Through his eyes.
Oh my gosh. Will James cry?
I know what didn't make me cry. None of these movies.
It's called, instead of When Doves Cry, it's not When Doves Cry, it's When James Cries.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Well, we were talking about Dinosaur. We got to
Dinosaur, yeah. Are we doing ratings?
No, we could do early ratings.
Yes, sir. Kick it off.
I forgot I was going to give this shit. What did I give this?
Did you write it down? Or
No,
not have
I do a spur of the moment on the spot, and I'm going with a 6.
Ooh.
What about you, James?
Higher than I thought you were going to give. I gave this down the middle 5. It was just okay to me.
I'd give it a 6.5.
It got better as it went along.
I've seen this a few times because like my wife's seen it when we had like our niece or nephew or whoever over, and then she loves the movie as well. But I've seen it maybe today, definitely full all the way through. I'll say 2 full times, including today, and then 3 maybe halfway with her already watching it or whatever the case may be.
I had not heard of this movie before we spun the wheel and it landed on this. I don't even know what year it was made.
I don't remember, like 2012 or something. No, I honestly I don't know. I don't want to.
Oh my god, I had it in my head. I knew what it was too. Shit. Hold on, I got it. I got it.
But I mean, the animation was cool. It was good animation. I didn't know what I was getting into because there's really no character voices. It was 2000. Well, I would have guessed like 2008, 2009, whatever.
Yep,
all right,
year 2000.
Yeah, because there's no character voices. Maybe for like the first 10 minutes.
That's why I thought it was a movie where there's going to be no talking.
I thought maybe because they have a narrator in the first few minutes, kind of set the stage for stuff. I'm like, come at least give me. And that's exactly what I thought. I'm like, are there no characters in this? Is it just animation?
Yeah.
And no, it's not. Luckily, they eventually have characters and build relationships and stuff. But the animation was really cool. I can't look at a fucking T-Rex and not think T-Rex arms and crack up a little bit when I see T-Rex arm.
Understandable.
There's something about the T-Rex arm that makes me laugh.
Because it's so.
How do they pronounce them? They didn't say
carnivore. Those weren't T-Rexes though, because they had the things coming out of their heads.
I think they're like
carnivores. They refer to them.
They call them triceratons or something. They start with a C. Something. Not try.
I thought they were calling them carnivores.
Carnivores. No. The T-Rex, like the T-Rex type dinosaur that would have eaten the rest of the dinosaurs.
Yeah, they're carnivores.
Like the big
meat eaters.
Yeah. He's got the tiny arms.
I think they're.
I know what you're talking about.
I think they're Allosauruses, though. I could be wrong. I used to know a whole bunch of dinosaurs. I did a report on them, but that part of my file, my brain, got a little foggy and deleted some. I forget.
So I went with the bachelor party. We went to Atlantic City, and I had a buddy that would go up to girls on the boardwalk as we were walking up and down, and his icebreaker line was, "What's your favorite dinosaur?"
Oh my god,
that's honestly a pretty nifty line.
We did not pick anybody up.
Well, it's because he didn't use it right. He wasn't confident when he said it. He was saying
like, "What dinosaurs? What are you 5?"
No,
something
people
to
love
break the
dinosaurs.
ice, man. Something, yeah.
People love dinosaurs, James. You just have to know how to pull stuff like that off.
No, but I feel like if you're going into any dinosaur movie, you're gonna have the aspect of the asteroids destroying everything. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to not have that.
This was like a meteor shower. Like it was fucking just getting lit up. They're just staring like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I liked the lemurs. The one lemur that apparently keeps getting rejected every maiden season.
Oh yeah, I forgot his name.
He called himself the love monkey. I was dying.
Yeah, I'm known as the professor of love in schools in session. Like that line cracked me up. He was one of my favorite characters in this. As it went along, I got more into the movie. But like I said, the first 10 minutes, I'm like, just don't be a fucking voiceover for the whole movie.
Oh yeah. No, it definitely wasn't there.
It did get better after 10 minutes when they started talking and shit started happening. But then it just flatlined. It was all the same to me all the way through. It didn't get better and better. It just stayed.
I can agree. Like once it got to its peak, it kind of just stayed there. Maybe even went down a little bit, then just kind of stayed, which isn't bad. But I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying with that.
Like it's all dinosaur movies are the same. Like they're going against the T-Rexes, and it's always the same thing. Like, oh, we got to stick together. They find a way to beat the T-Rex. It's usually always pushing them off a cliff.
You know what? Now that you say that, why is there no dinosaur movie where the T-Rex is the main character? Because and he feels like he's misunderstood.
Actually, there is. It's one of the Land Before Time movies. It's when
Chomper,
I think it's Chomper. Chomper goes over as an egg and he hatches, and they try to make him a herbivore, try to eat plants and shit. And he's like, plant spitting them out.
Mm-hmm.
How many Land of Time movies were there?
There's like 10, man.
There's
so many. There might be more than that. That's like 10, 11, 12. I don't know.
No, that seems like a lot.
There's a lot of them.
Like 4 or 5.
No, more than that. More than that. I see. My cousins used to watch every one that came out. There's way more than that. Anybody looking it up, or you want me to look it up?
6.
Fuck.
9. 14.
14.
How did all this happen?
See what I mean?
I thought there was just like 3 or 4.
Yep. And I heard they might come out with a new one, or they're going to make a live action one or some shit like that.
I wouldn't be surprised. Holy shit.
Man, I told you, they keep popping those fuckers out. Littlefoot's not little no more. He's Bigfoot.
Land Before Time movies are coming out like a woman that doesn't believe in birth control.
And I lost track after a while. My cousins grew up, and I stopped watching them after like numbers 7 or 8.
I don't know.
But I keep hearing they just keep coming out. I was like, Jesus Christ.
There's no way I saw more than the first 3.
That many of those fucking movies. Holy shit.
Ton.
Like you said, the first 3 or 4.
Yeah. And of course, number 1 is going to be the best ever, always, to me.
And that was that was 1988. I would have sworn the first one didn't come out till the 90s.
I don't remember when it came out, but I remember watching it when I was young.
Mm-hmm. That was one of those ones you watched a lot as a, Dinosaur. I know it's a dinosaur movie. We got to talk about Dinosaur.
We're going to sidetrack because we're talking about a better movie. That's why.
Well, we may end up talking about that movie.
I forgot the name. What's his name, by the way, in this one?
Littlefoot?
No,
wait, what?
Dinosaur. What's his name?
Alligar.
I know what. Oh, there you go. Alligar. Here you go. I forgot his name.
What were you saying, Chris?
Wheel idea, dinosaur movies.
I'm in.
Sounds good to me. I don't mind some dinosaur movies. What else with this?
Well, let's set the stage. So I don't even know where to start. I don't even know what the actual premise of the movie was.
So the premise is they were chilling. The mother had the egg. She was protecting them. Then all of a sudden,
pretty much when I was when the meteors hit them, like you were saying, they had to go from their old home after that shit got tore up to the new spot.
Well, before that, the egg got stolen.
There's a mother looking over her dinosaur eggs. There's a stampede of dinosaurs. She gets trampled. All of the eggs except one gets smashed.
Then a scavenger grabs the egg.
Dinosaur takes the egg, drops it. It goes on this big adventure. Ends up with lemurs.
Yep.
And a different egg across the sea.
Yeah, across the sea.
Different island.
The egg hatches. It's our main dinosaur character, and he's
Alligar.
raised by lemurs. Alligar, was that what they were calling him?
Yeah, Alligar.
And he's raised by lemurs. And
raised by lemurs. Yep.
Is there a Disney jungle movie that doesn't involve one species being raised by another?
That's a good point. Good point.
Like they have a fucking formula.
They do, and it seems to work. I mean,
Jungle Book, you got a human raised by fucking
every jungle-related type movie Disney makes. There's one species being raised by another somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Tarzan raised by the fucking gorillas.
Yep.
But I enjoyed the lemurs. The lemurs were fun.
Oh yeah, especially the one outgoing one, which you always have that, and it's usually the little one. That's another thing they do. But
the grandfather was, or the father, is it the father or the grandfather?
Yeah, grandfather.
Funny. The grandfather. He was like, no, he's like, there's a dinosaur. He's going to eat us. Get rid of him.
Like it's And I've realized this now as I'm saying it. Disney has their token side characters like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
They always have that one side little spaz.
Yep, that was the
character.
love monkey in this one.
Yeah.
They have like the elder, the fun
like
elder,
like in Ice Age, they had the fucking squirrel.
Yeah.
They gotta have that little side, fucking little spaz character.
It's just one of those things that kind of works. It's like it keeps it going just to.
Yeah, it's
you know how in movies kind of have like, I guess, that plateau period or that kind of down. They want it to be that, and it's always that. It doesn't. I'm not saying it doesn't always work, because it works for the kids. You got to remember this is for the kids, but like it doesn't always carry over. You know what I mean? It doesn't always like hold it to, I guess, to our standards or whatever, to our levels. But again, we're not kids anymore, and this didn't come out in during our childhood. Versus had it came out during our childhood, we grew up with the movie. Like Land Before Time is different. Love that movie.
And I think it's always an animal too.
Yeah.
If you think like Cinderella, the mice. You got the one that's the chunky one. He was like the oddball one.
Yeah.
Then you had like you had Milan, you had fucking Mushu, and then you had the horse.
Oh yeah.
So there's like side characters. All this, it's always like an animal that's like a spaz.
I mean,
there's just a token character
yeah.
attitude those side characters have.
Yeah.
But
same formula.
Yep. So this
it works for them.
It works.
Kids
they keep
love
doing it. They keep making money.
Yeah.
So
can't be mad at it, I guess.
Can't be mad at it.
So the dinosaurs raised by lemurs. The meteor shower comes, destroys the island they live on.
And it kills a bunch of dinosaurs and lemurs and stuff, because they lost a lot of their family.
Well, there was no dinosaurs on that island. That's why they were shocked at that.
Lemurs.
They killed like all the animals on that island. Yeah, all
the island burned. They jumped off, swam to another one, swam to the mainland, find a large pack of dinosaurs heading to the nesting ground, which they believe is untouched. And that's where we meet some new main side characters. I enjoyed the little dinosaur that was acting like a dog and always carried like a stick.
Yeah, what the heck is that? He had like a bone, like it's like a bone.
Like that was fucking funny.
It was like just a pet dog.
Yeah.
He reminded me, his look was like Spike from Land Before Time.
From Land Before Time, yup.
Whatever kind of dinosaur that is.
Oh, he was hold on. I know it.
Remember.
Yep.
It's okay, James. I don't remember either.
It's killing me, man. I used to know all these.
Saurus. We know that part. We know it's a dinosaur, and the end of it is going to be Saurus.
There's Stegosaurus. That one is because it has the ball tail too. The fucking mason ball, where it fucking hit you with it.
That shit was so fucking funny. Sleeping on his back upside down with his head like a dog, and all that shit.
Yeah, no, it's fucking crazy.
They had that little character in there too.
But then there's always the leader that's a dick, don't want to listen to no one else's ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the sister that is fine, but until the one person stands up to her brother, she's like, "Oh, you stood up to my brother.
Ooh, I want to bang you now.
Yeah, I want you now. Yeah." No one ever talked to him like that.
I was a prude until you stood up to my brother.
Yeah.
Hey, shit. Gotta do what you gotta do then, right?
Yeah. Got some of that Dino love.
Dino love.
Oh wow.
Hashtag
Dino love.
So there's that. So now he got to crush on her. She's starting to get feelings for him.
Mm-hmm.
But then the pack leader is like, "Come with me." He stays behind to help the elderly dinosaurs.
That was one thing, because he was just like, because when Aldar called him out, and he was like, "Hey, we can't just leave these Crone. We can't just leave these guys back here." And Crone just kept going along. Basically, he argued with him, told him next time you speak up, I'm going to kill you. Those are his words.
Yeah, he basically said they'll slow them down.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. He's like, they'll slow him down. And then his sister said the same thing. Like, yeah, they'll just slow us down, so we just keep going.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Yeah. So he's
like
I'm staying.
You and a friend are running for your lives from a bear. You don't need to be faster than the bear. You need to be faster than your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. In that situation, I mean,
but then of course,
because I mean, they have carnivores coming chasing them.
Yeah.
Anybody who's in the back, you need to be faster than them because that's who's going to drop, and that's who the carnivores are going to get.
Mm-hmm.
So out of this whole trip, there's two we'll call them T-Rexes. They're not T-Rexes. They're different versions.
Yeah.
There's two T-Rex that are hunting the whole pack down. They're trying to avoid the T-Rex.
Well, so there's the smaller carnivores too. Remember the ones that were jumping around and shit?
Oh, the raptors.
That's what they were. They
didn't have the raptor.
Yeah.
I think of them as raptors, thanks to Jurassic Park.
I count them as raptors because they're in packs and they're going. They're doing the little noises like if you're watching Jurassic Park.
It eventually they become not a problem at some point. They just switch from them to the main focus being the T-Rex type.
Because I think they ran when the T-Rex came because they're afraid of the T-Rex too. They're like, "Uh-oh, we're out." They're like, "Fuck that shit. You can have them." But so they're avoiding that. They ended up in a cave, in the cave with the fucking older dinosaurs and the lemurs.
Yep.
Find out it's a shortcut. Oh, he saves the one sidekick of Cronus, or where the fuck his name is, Chrome Dome.
Second in command.
The second in command. He saves him, but then he sacrifices himself.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Which you could see that coming.
Yep, I seen that coming. He died. The rocks caved in. All the rocks landed on him. But he took out one of the T-Rex. But one of them survived. Came out. They're like, oh, fuck, there's one left. So they end up finding the valley, the nesting ground before the pack.
The other group does. And you
figure out
why.
Because they did a shortcut.
Yeah.
Through a cave.
And then with that too, though, James, like, remember how they get to that valley, they get there, they're happy, they're eating, they're drinking, and they realize, oh shit, these guys aren't even here yet.
Yeah, and they see the wall of rocks. They're like, that's how you usually get in. They're not going to be able to get in here. And by the way, that happened in one of the Land Before Times too. I forgot what movie it is. The path of the Great Valley caved in, and they couldn't get in or out.
And they had to go around.
They stopped the water. Yep, they had to free.
Didn't they have to make the water? Did they have to go around? Or did they have to water? We'll talk about it when we watch that movie again.
Well,
keep bringing that movie up.
I can't help it because everything's remind me of the fucking movie, man.
I haven't seen that.
I don't remember it, so
I do. It starts flashing back because parts of this is remind me of it.
That's fair. That's fair.
So he ends up going. He goes, no, they're going to die if they try to, because it's a drop. If they try to climb it or something, or the T-Rex is going to get them. So what's his name? Aladar. He goes back to save him. But then he gets in a fucking fight with the brother because the brother is like, fuck you, we're climbing. He's making two little baby dinosaurs climb. If they could do it. I
believe that was the exact dialogue, yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect the brother to die.
That's fair. I did not think he was actually going to die.
I thought he was going to save him. I thought, like, when he got tossed against the rock, when Allegor and the sister knocked the T-Rex off the cliff, I thought they saved him, and he's going to, like, you're right, I'm sorry type shit.
Yep.
Forgive him, but I didn't expect him to die. I was like, oh, okay.
You got his ass whooped bad.
By the way, for Disney movies, they actually showed the T-Rex fucking killing some of the dinosaurs.
Yeah, I was a little surprised.
I was like, damn.
I was a little surprised by that.
They did, but they showed them, like, when they caught it, pretty much swallowing the dinosaur, not necessarily like, ripping it apart.
No, but it was more than I expected.
No, about grabbing it, picking up, and throwing it, biting it.
Yeah.
You can tell he was fucking what he's doing.
But when they showed Chrome die,
Chrome Dome.
Yeah, I just assumed they were going to go to him after the fight there. He'd be injured, and they'd get him into the nesting ground and just kind of nurse him back to health, and his attitude
exactly.
But no, he's dead. I'm like, oh,
yeah, he died.
Right.
Broke his back or something when he got thrown against the rock. He died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got.
Because he looked at him like he was going like, oh my god, he saved me. You're right. But then when they turn around, he's just He's just sitting there dead. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, okay.
He was done. He was done.
But he brings them all. They get there. They're all happy. Jump in the water. Then it just switches over that he has kids already. There's eggs.
There's dinosaur sex.
They get straight down to business. They're like, yo, we're starting.
Yeah, they didn't waste any time.
I don't know.
I tried to save the species, which was going to fail anyway.
I'm trying to save the species. Hey.
But yeah, so basically that's what the movie is.
Yeah.
It's just a journey.
I think we nailed it.
It's a journey. Yeah, it's a journey to find food and water.
Yeah. Dino journey.
We nailed it.
Nailed it.
Any journey, but a dino journey.
Are we spinning the wheel? There we go.
Yep, I was getting it together, my friend.
All right. I'm just saying because I know that's where we're at our half point before we start the next movie.
Mm-hmm. Actually, if it hits Disney again, I'll skip it because we don't have to do Disney 3 weeks in a row.
I'm already thinking of my before bed snack and going to bed. So
this guy.
Is that Rambo?
Action-packed.
Action movies?
Oh, shit.
Awesome.
We get to see things blow up.
I don't even remember what the hell's on here for action movies.
I think Rambo. We didn't see Rambo yet.
I don't remember creating this wheel.
Honestly, me either.
Because didn't I put Commando on here?
Oh, shit.
Commando was on.
Enter the Dragon? Oh, shit.
We got a full wheel here.
Yeah, because it never landed on it.
Mm-mm.
It's because we don't have enough wheels, gentlemen.
Oh, my God. Let's go. Enter the Dragon. Awesome, man. I love that movie.
Double or something.
Oh,
Born Identity?
Rambo?
No.
Yep.
Is it Rambo?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's Rambo.
The original?
What is it, First Blood?
First Blood.
Yep.
I honestly don't remember if I ever saw this.
No way.
Same.
No way. Really? You never seen the original Rambo?
If I did, I really don't remember. I know I put Point Break on here because Point Break is a movie where I had heard about so much in pop culture, and I've caught a scene here and there for like decades, but I've never sat down and watched it.
I think I've seen Point Break. I just don't remember it.
You don't remember it?
No. Like, I forgot what the movie is about. Like, I can't remember if it's like rock climbing or is it like
there's
surfing.
Some rock climbing in it. I don't remember.
Is that rock climbing? Okay.
There's rock climbing in it. I don't remember what the hell. I don't have
I don't
know what the actual story is.
Is it the movie where Ace Ventura makes fun of? No, that's Cliffhanger. Never mind. That's with Stallone, Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Like he's holding the monkey's hand and the fingers are slipping. Like, no.
Top Gun?
Oh, fuck Tom Cruise.
Didn't we watch Top Gun?
No,
we watched Hot Shots.
Yeah, the spoof.
Didn't we watch Top Gun? No, it was Hot Shots.
God damn it. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not. I mean, the movie's not bad. I just don't like Tom Cruise.
The sex scenes in this are awful.
Yeah, fucking Christ.
Top Gun and Rambo. Now that's a fucking combination.
Something to make fun of.
There you go.
That is a combination.
And James, I wish your like rage towards Tom Cruise was like the same as mine and Chris's.
No, I don't have that much. Like, because there's some Tom Cruise movies I could watch. I don't like them. I'll still watch.
Ruined my life.
See, I don't have hate where I won't watch a movie because someone didn't. Like Nick Cage, you don't even give the movies a shot at all because he's in.
Nope, unless I have to review them. Other than that, I won't. There's no point.
See, that's insane to me.
By the way, I've got to make some birthday picks for next month.
That's insane to me. I'll watch a fucking movie where the director is a fucking child molester.
Wow.
Well, you know how many movies you watch? Like Weinstein.
You know how many movies you'd watch a movie
with an
actor
movies
you don't like?
No, seriously, you know how many movies you watch with Weinstein directed?
No, I know, but
James has a Roman Polanski marathon lined up.
Jeez, I'm just saying.
While listening to R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Because if you do that, you're never going to watch anything. If you think that way.
I
You could
get
be missing
what
out some good movies.
saying. It's just the delivery, man. It was just wild.
You kind of went nuclear there when you really didn't need to.
Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, that's the only way I can explain it. You gotta be.
No. All you had to say was, "I can watch a movie with someone that I hate in it," and that's all you had to say.
I know. Wow.
People just like, I'm gonna take this to a level where they just can't go over the top.
Oh, by the way, did you hear my Aaron's song I made for Aaron? Nick Cage is my hero. I put that in the group chat.
I should sue him for slander.
We'll save that for our AI song Patreon.
That's a terrible song.
It's up there. It's not James's best, but it's up there.
No, it's not my best, but it was pretty good.
The best, you got to go to Patreon so you get. That's the only way you're gonna know what the best is called. That's the only way you're gonna know what the best is about. That's the only way you're gonna know what the best is if you sign up for the Patreon.
I mean, if I keep knocking out super hits, man, I might make a fucking YouTube channel just for AI songs. I'll just post them, created by James, and I'll put the website that I use in it, to give it credit, so I don't get sued.
Created by James. This guy punched in the keywords.
Damn straight. I thought of the idea. It generated it for me.
Oh man! Holy shit! All right, Bug's Life.
Bug's Life. All right.
Early ratings. Let's dive into that first. James, kick it off.
This one was better. I'll give it a 6.
Chris?
Actually, now that I think about this, I scored my movies wrong. I'm going to give Dinosaur a 5 and Bug's Life 6.
There you go. Just like that. All right. I knew I wasn't crazy.
I'm going to give... I'm going to put Dinosaur at a 6 instead of a 6.5, and I'm going to give a Bug's Life a 7.
Okay.
This one I haven't seen. I mean, besides watching it last night, I haven't seen this since...
Oh, I think forever.
I haven't seen it in fucking years.
Again, I'm not sure I watched this one.
I got cousins.
Came out in 98. With me. It was 98.
Yeah, I had cousins living with me and shit. My sister, she was into Disney. She watched everything that came out, Pixar and Disney shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bug's Life came out. I seen it. And I forgot what age I was. 98? What the fuck? How old was I? I don't feel like doing math. I don't know. But when I was watching it, I'm like, yo, this is kind of fucked up, man. I was like, these ants are getting bullied by fucking grasshoppers. I was like, Disney's doing this shit?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I was like, and my first thought was, you motherfuckers are outnumbering these guys by millions.
Yeah, and Hopper even said that. If they realize they're 100 to 1, they will fucking whoop our ass, basically. So we got to put fear into them.
Yeah.
By the way, main grasshopper voiced by Kevin Spacey.
Yep. By the way.
No.
A molester, but I don't think his victim was technically a child.
No.
I don't know.
I don't remember what. I don't remember.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
Weird.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. It's weird. I don't know the facts.
That's not what we cover. That's not what we cover.
Yeah.
But anyways.
But I mean, he's a grasshopper, and the character's name is Hopper, which I enjoyed.
Yep. Hopper. Yep.
Stranger Things.
Yeah, once again, the little Spazzy, the brother, had the off-put fucking side character, the goofy one.
Oh, the idiot, the fuck up.
The idiot grasshopper, the brother.
Oh yeah. You had him.
Yeah. But he's an awesome character actor. I don't know what his name is, but he was in Scrubs. He was in Spin for a few episodes. He was in Spin City.
He was in Scrubs?
He did a couple episodes of Scrubs as the health obsessed guy that needed to get there was one episode in particular where he wants to get the full body scan, but Dr. Cox is trying to talk him out of it.
I know who you're talking about. He's in there a lot. He's annoying.
Yep.
He's annoying as hell, and then he ends up really being...
he gets Turk's cell phone number. There's an episode about that.
Yeah, I forgot his name. I know what you're talking about now, too.
But he's a great character actor. And he's... Yeah. Oh, the Goldberg. He was also in the Goldbergs.
Okay.
One of my favorite running jokes in this is the ladybug. It's a ladybug, but it's a guy, and that's the joke.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
expect the ladybug to be a guy.
Yeah.
Those flies that were hitting on
He's
him.
like, why? Because I'm a ladybug? You think I'm a female?
Yep. The flies
He's
hitting
about
on.
to have a fist fight with flies.
Yeah, the shit flies that are
The
trying to
shit
hit on him at the circus.
Oh, it was funny.
They called them
bug
basically
circus.
shit flies. What do they call them? Poop flies? What do they call them?
Poop flies or
Dung
something.
beetle.
They didn't say
Dung.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. They basically call them
Oh.
shit flies.
And I'll wait till we get to that scene, the bar scene with the fucking the mosquito. That shit was funny.
Which one was it?
With the bar scene with the mosquito.
Oh, with the drop of blood.
Oh,
Drop of
A
blood,
positive?
and it takes the drop of blood, and it was like, let me get an O positive. Takes the drop of blood, basically takes a shot, gets fat, and then falls over.
yep.
Yeah.
I was like,
So Bug's like the main character is Flick, right?
Yep.
Flick, yeah.
He's a creative type. He tries to make work fat, but he messes shit up all the time because he's a klutz. But his ideas are great. Like shit was working until he fucking tripped on shit.
We have a main ant, Flick, that he just wants to help the colony.
And
Yeah.
They're being bullied by the grasshoppers. The ants have to prepare this food for the grasshoppers each year because the grasshoppers have tricked them into thinking they're protecting them from larger other bugs and species
Insects
and shit
and
like that.
Yeah.
So they're offering to the grasshoppers they have to prepare this food every year. Flick comes up with inventions and stuff like that. And of course, another token of this kind of storytelling is a character like this and his creations and inventions always end up fucking screwing something up.
Yep.
In the beginning. Like that's kind of a hallmark of when you set up this type of character.
Definitely. And it was, I mean, it worked for the movie though. Like with his.
No, it does. No, it fits in with the story.
For the seed thing that he was doing to get the seeds out of the.
Yeah, it was working. But like I said, why would you bring that thing up onto the offering thing, knowing how bulky it is? When he turned around, he slammed into it and knocked the fucking offering over into the fucking river.
Well, that's to show you how he's
stream or whatever the hell that is.
That's to show you how he's the fuck up or just does dumb shit. But it also shows you with him making that thing and how smart it was because he was like, listen, if we have these, we can have this picked super fast and then have our food picked super fast and be ready right before the rain comes. And nobody wanted to listen to him because he's always trying shit and messing up.
Yep. Then you had the princess that is in training to become queen because the queen is retiring. Then the queen has a young daughter, Dot.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's like Dot.
She's the little funny side character.
Funny, fiery one that
she's kind of the little squirrely side character.
She loves Flick.
Yep.
She's Flick's number one fan.
Yeah, there's always that one, and it's usually like in that case, it's like the young one that no one listens to, that like believes in the one that ends up being the hero.
Because she listens to Flick and she knows how he is.
Yep.
She's like, I like you, Flick. I know what you're doing. I know, shit like that. So yeah, she believes in him, and then you got other ant bullying her, like he's basically saying he's a moron. Why are you listening to him? And it's like he's gonna do it. Watch, he's gonna do it.
Basically, like we were saying, the ants get the food together for the grasshoppers, and they were set it up on this leaf, and they had like rocks or whatever holding it up, some sticks and rocks or whatever holding it up, and Flick knocks that over, and all the food falls into the water.
Right in the water in the stream or something. I would have told the grasshoppers, I'm like, listen, you guys are big. It's down there in the water, man. Go get that shit. It's all right.
On top of it, it was the day the grasshoppers were coming. Like, these motherfuckers are going to be here within the next half hour.
Yep.
It was like
no, that's why, because the alarm went off. They were on their way, so everybody was going down into the fucking colony.
Yep. That's true.
And he had some on his backpack. He was like, oh, I got to drop this off. So he ran up there and he turned and he fucking knocked the whole shit over. And he was like, "Oh no!"
Then
he went into a fucking panic. He went down to tell the truth, like what happened, but no one listened to him.
Mm-hmm. And the grasshoppers came down.
Even though it wouldn't have changed nothing, they would still say you're a fucking idiot. That we're going to die now. Like, what's going to happen?
Yeah. And, you go from that, and then the grasshoppers come. They're questioning the ants and all this other shit. Flick tries to stand up to him at first, and then cowers down. Because the one grasshopper grabs Dot, and he says to put her down.
Yep.
Hopper grabs Dot.
Because he was hurting her.
And he's like, who said that? And he kind of just cowers. He says, who said that?
But the thing is, because he did that, he made it worse. It's like a drill sergeant. Is when someone speaks up, instead of doing 5 push-ups, now you're doing 100.
Yep.
So he doubled the food load.
He did.
So now he was like, I want double. You got until the last leaf falls. So Flick made it worse again, even though he was sticking up for Dot.
And then,
so everybody's against him. So when Flick made an idea of, I can go to the city and get bigger bugs to help us, they're like, at first they're against it. They're like, no, you make things worse. But then there's one, like a visor was like, wait, huddle. He'll get the hell out of the way and he won't fuck shit up. So let him go.
They said it in a Disney way, of course, but basically that's what they're saying.
Disney way, but the princess was like, yeah, that's a good idea. She was like, yeah, Flick, approved. Go ahead, get out of here. Go do it.
And the thing is like, Flick always has good intentions. He's just an idiot.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's not even an idiot. He's just a klutz.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more klutz than idiot.
No, I would say an idiot, though, too. Stupid, because, like,
going to I'll say gullible.
Yeah, gullible.
Wants to believe
like he did do research, because when he walked into the bar, it did look like they were really in a fight, like they were really warriors.
Yeah, they set it up so that he thought the bugs he was looking for were warriors.
Act. He didn't know they were a circus act.
Yeah.
So by the way, the bug circus was fun.
Going with it. He didn't listen.
That was awesome.
The bug circus was hysterical.
It was. I like that. I really enjoyed this one.
Like the burning, like the flea as the circus master, introducing everything that's going to happen while he's holding up this match to this dangerous trick, and it all going awry.
Everything goes
Everyone's going to be blindfolded. They're going to do this at specific times, and then the match is light early, and the flea ends up getting burned.
Yep.
Like that was good.
Then you got the 2 roly-poly bug characters.
Yep. Yeah, those were funny. You have your ladybug. You have the stick bug, which I enjoyed.
The caterpillar.
The fucking fat caterpillar. My favorite thing about the fat caterpillar is he keeps talking the whole movie about how he's going to be a butterfly. And then at the end, he hatches from his little cocoon, and he has the tiniest wings that can't even
And he's just the same. He's still the caterpillar, just with little tiny wings.
Yep.
He's like, look at my beautiful wings.
He's like, oh, yeah, look at my beautiful wings. I'm beautiful.
Oh, man.
He still had to carry his ass. But he had a giant fucking Hercules beetle. Sounded like a fucking helicopter carrying the other bugs.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep.
What's the other? Oh, the beetle. There's a stick bug that was married to the moth.
There was was that a moth or no? It was a moth. Was that a moth or a butterfly?
I think it was it a moth or a butterfly? I think it was
a butterfly. I think it was a butterfly.
Maybe it was a butterfly.
You had the
because I thought it was a moth because the caterpillar is supposed to be turning into the butterfly. They're not going to have 2 butterflies.
Maybe you might be right. I don't know, but you had the
praying mantis.
Yeah, the praying mantis. The lightning bug
that was married to the moth.
That's a odd couple right there.
Yeah, that is.
But it's a movie and it's a bug's life.
But then you got the ladybug. Yeah, that's a male.
Yeah.
There's one scene where the bugs are flying through the air. It's a chase scene. Hopper takes Flick, or he's flying with Flick, and the other bugs are after him, I think. Someone's carrying the stick bug, and he gets caught in the trees. And maybe it's the ladybug. I can't remember. And
no,
he's
it is the stick bug because they're like, where are you? Like, over here.
Yeah, the stick bug gets stuck from whoever was carrying him, and the bug that was carrying him can't find him. He's like, where are you? It's like, I'm the only stick with eyes.
Oh, and then you have the spider, the Black Widow.
Oh yeah, the spider.
Oh wait, she was like, I'm a Black Widow. She's like, I know I'm a Black Widow spider, but she was like, I'm a widow Black Widow now.
Oh yeah, my 12th husband actually died or something like that.
Yeah.
Which was just a little thing they threw in there.
So Flick finds out that when he brings the bugs thought they were hired for like a circus act until they found out they're like, wait a minute.
Yep.
We're not fighting grasshoppers. Then Flick finds out. Then he's like, oh shit, basically. Then they talk, but they figure out a plan to build a bird because Hopper's afraid of birds.
Well, all bugs are. That was
all bugs are.
Came together. It was funny how that came together though, because it's like talking about how there's these warriors. Because you gotta also remember the scene to where first when Flick leaves and he's leaving on that the dandelion thing. The what do you call that shit though? It wasn't a dandelion yet. The fucking pollen, basically.
Yeah.
Floats off, and then when he comes back is when the kids got his, like the other kids stopped picking on Dot. That's when they got his respect. He got their respect and all that other shit. But when he comes back with the other bugs, that's when you remember the bird scene and all that. So he comes back with the other bugs, and the other bugs end up leaving because the whole circus thing. They end up starting to leave. That's when the bird comes and sees them, and all that crazy shit happens with Dot getting almost attacked by the bird. It's trying to get her. Flick goes to save her. The ladybug helps her, and remember the little pebble fell on its leg and broke his leg.
broke his leg. Oh, then he became a head mother to his Girl Scouts, like the Cub Scouts.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And
then he ended up liking him. He hated him at first, but then he's like,
and the circus bugs don't want to leave the ant colony.
Yeah,
it was good. It was some nice character development. A lot of token stuff we see in these kinds of movies, but it was still some fun development to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was definitely a better movie than the Dinosaur movie. I can definitely see that.
Yeah, definitely to me.
Which I think I'm gonna bump it down one more time. I'm gonna give it a 5.5. Dinosaur, not this. This is a 7 for me.
Like I said, the Dinosaur one plateaued. It started built like in the beginning. I was like, "Oh no, they're not going to talk." Then they started talking. Then it started building up a little bit, but then it plateaued. This one just kept going.
Yeah,
getting a little better, better.
They actually kill the main grasshopper villain, which I was.
Yeah, the bird fed it to the babies. That's even more cruel. The bird's like, "Yo, let the babies tear this motherfucker apart."
Yep. Which was just like,
and it wasn't even a big killer bird either. It was like a regular little fucking like finch.
Yep. But you got to think of how big those are compared to a grasshopper, though.
Yeah, you're right. But they're saying like you're thinking like a giant bird. It's like a little fucking to us. It's like a little tiny bird.
Yeah, you're right. This
little tiny bird's fucking this fucking grasshopper up,
and then fed it to some even smaller birds.
But yeah, it's fucking. My wife, I waited till they watch it because my wife loves Disney movies.
Same, yeah. I watched both of them with the wife last night and today.
So she enjoyed Bugs Life more than Dinosaur.
Yeah. Of course. Same.
Makes sense.
I would think most people do.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's weird that Disney came out with another dinosaur movie. Actually, I don't know. Land Before Time is Disney. I don't think it is.
I don't know what it is.
Might be Warner Brothers or some shit.
No, Land Before Time is not Disney.
No.
The film was released by Universal on November 18th. My birthday, 1988. I was 3. 84.4 million. We're gonna eventually review Land Before Time because we've been bringing this fucking movie up a lot this episode. we
Dinosaur Wheel. Dinosaur Wheel.
That's like one of the first dinosaur movies I watched, man.
Same, probably for all of us.
It was before Jurassic Park. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
before Jurassic Park. Yeah,
I think Jurassic Park was like 95, 94,
yeah,
95.
I think that was my first dinosaur movie. Yeah.
Easily. I mean, it came out in 88. I was 3, so I don't know the first time I seen it, but I've seen it by the time I was like 5, 6 years old for sure.
I was 5. Wait, I was born 83. You said it came out.
It came out in November of 83. So you were 5 because your birthday's in January and your birthday's
almost 6 years old. But I don't think I watched it exactly.
Oh, that's right. James is a little older than I am.
Yeah, January.
Wait, how old are you, James?
I'm 41.
And you're going to be 41 in July, Chris?
I'm going to be 41 in a month.
Okay.
Yep, I turned 41 in
A
January.
little over a month.
I'm an old man. Look at all the gray. I get gray up here now. I see it.
He was gray down below a while ago.
Oh yeah, that's straight up white.
Yeah.
I call it the abominable snowman.
It's like a fucking witch coming at you.
Hell yeah.
With the pointy nose and
a wart.
shock top.
You too. Listen, people. This is out to my minority.
I'm married. I can have that wart. I'm not spreading it. Leave me alone.
This is to my minority folk. When you have Caucasian co-hosts, and they go back. I mean, I'm just as bad. I could be just as bad as them at times. But these two, or if Mick is here, or any of them, I love you guys, but they just go and go. And
it's not just the white people.
No, James without pants is like a witch on coke coming right at your face.
Dude, it's not just the white people.
I'm talking about the people that I mainly podcast with.
I was about to say, did you see the clips of Kevin Hart with Drewski and that?
Yes, fucking hilarious.
Hilarious.
This is why. Actually, I'll save it for off the air. Listen, people. We're about to bounce. Make sure you check out Stories from a Bar.
Movies, guys.
Check out Horror Research 30. We'll be back next week. The energy will be different. We're a little Disneyed out, but
fucking Top Gun on Rambo. Like it doesn't get more action movies.
I'm looking forward. I'm more looking forward to Rambo than Top Gun.
Me too, only because I don't remember if I've ever sat down.
I know I haven't watched it, so it'll be a first time watching me. Top Gun I haven't seen in years.
I've seen First Blood. It's called First Blood. It's not even called Rambo. It's called First Blood. Then after that, they started calling them Rambo. Because his code name is Rambo.
Yeah, First Blood to your junk.
Wow. But Horror Research 30, Popcorn Pints, Stories from a Bar. Check them all out.
And James.
We're going to get on out of here. And James.
See you next week.
Peace. Thanks for popping by.